This is my refined speech for public speaking 110. This is my persuasive speech redone. Welcome. This afternoon, I want to talk to you about DNA. What is DNA? Well, we are all familiar with deoxyribonucleic acid. That DNA is your genetic blueprint. It appears in each of your cells. I want to talk to you about your Christian DNA. This is given to us by Jesus in the Gospels when he says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength." And then he ends, "And you shall love your neighbor as yourself." In my small hometown of Plain City, Ohio, there is a ministry that seeks to incorporate this Christian DNA. And its name is, if I can show you, DNA. It reminds us of what Christ wants us to do, and it also, in this case, stands for Daily Needs Assistance. It's located in the center of town in the old elementary school. So, what does DNA do? It does many things. One of the most important things that it does, the last Saturday night of every month, they distribute personal need items. This is done when people gather together. They're given a list where they can fill out and check the things that they need. They hand in the list to a volunteer. They go eat a supper that is a free supper sponsored and served by a local supporting church. After the supper, their name is called and they're given a bag with the goods the things that they had on their list. They have those. This is another thing that the DNA does. They have a Saturday morning pancake breakfast. This is open for everyone. It's staffed by volunteers. You give in your menu and you can grab your pancake, eggs and sausage, sit down and eat with your neighbor. Now, something that happens every Saturday morning, Kids Closet is open. Here you can shop for needed clothing for your child, ages newborn to teenager. They have clothing available for all seasons. In the winter, they have coats, boots, blankets. These are especially helpful when the weather turns cold here in Ohio. Another very popular program, or a good program that they have, tutoring. This is available Monday through Thursday for grades 5 through 8. Kids come after school, they're fed a snack, and then they can work on homework with the help of tutors. There are also Chromebooks available if they need to look things up online. It's just a good way to get their homework done and just have a place to go after school. DNA also has a mentoring program. This is available for children from as young as 2nd grade to young adult. And this program's goal is to provide a good adult role model for these children who are at risk, to give them someone to talk to, and also to provide a bridge for them out of the situation that they find themselves in, just to give them hope. A very exciting program that has ended now. This was the summer lunch program they run this summer. DNA sent buses out to the 3 local mobile home parks where they picked up kids, brought them back to the school, and there the kids did activities and booths. They did music, art, sports, just different things that they did. After they had done 3 activities, everybody was fed a good lunch and they were taken back home. There were several goals here. One was, of course, to feed the kids, give them something to do. And the second one was a way to introduce the ministry of DNA to the people in the trailer parks that might not know about it and what they do, and just to let them know a little bit more about what DNA is, to make a bridge there as well. It was a highly successful program. The participants, the volunteers, the directors, everyone said, well, we really need to do this next year. It was a very exciting time. So these are just a few of the things that DNA does, a few of the more notable ones. There's other smaller ones, but what can you do? What can you do to help support DNA? Well, you can volunteer. You can help with the breakfast. You can cook pancakes. You can staff the kids' closet. You could apply to be a mentor. Apply and do a background check, and you can begin mentoring an at-risk child who has asked for a mentor. You can help tutor. The second thing you can do, you can donate. Right now, DNA is running a program to get new and gently used jeans for kids who are starting back to school. You can also donate school supplies. They're filling backpacks for kids who need that as well. You can also help by donating any of the personal needs that are distributed once a month in the Saturday evening meal. And of course, DNA won't turn down money. You can donate money. You can go to DNA@DNAplaincity.org and there will be a donate button, and it's a nonprofit, so your donations will be tax deductible. Third thing, and easiest thing you can do to help is you can show up. You can show up for the community programs, the community meal, the community pancake breakfast. You're going to get good food, and you'll also get to know your neighbor. Part of this ministry's goal is to promote community and to encourage people to get to know each other and to support each other. DNA seeks to fulfill Christ's commands to love our neighbors. There are no income requirements to meet. Everyone is welcome to participate. Director Tamara Reed gave the example of a millionaire. He comes every month to get supplies. He finds at DNA a family of people who care for him. Nothing changes just because he has money. He is still loved, accepted, and cared for. Truly, this ministry illustrates reaching out to the least of these, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. They welcome your contributions to enable them to continue in this ministry. What will you do?